Once we get a studio, we should. I want to get a studio, but I don't want to get like, I don't know. It has to be like homey. You know what I mean?
I know. It doesn't feel like the right time to.
Yeah, because if we move from this to like a studio, like a professional shit, to me, I don't want it to be like so corporate.
Yeah, exactly. And then,
I hate that vibe. I hate that vibe.
And then I bet like as soon as we get into that setting, you know, when you're surrounded by like different settings, you probably like talk more proper. Like
talk proper?
Yeah, like
oh, maybe true.
Like if you're in a corporate job, you're not gonna talk with slang, right?
Yeah, well, it's a podcast.
I know,
like,
but this feels
you can say anything you want.
I know, but this feels so natural. It's like just chilling at your base.
That's what it is.
That's why it's like so comfortable.
So if we do get a studio, it has to be like exactly that. Do you think there's an art to that? Do you think there's an art to places that feel like home?
Places that feel like home.
Cause listen. Yeah. Would you say the best food is served by places that feel like home?
Oh yeah. And there's a place that I won't expose.
Nah, you can say. Huh? Let's put them on.
Okay, fine.
If you guys are from Durham region,
yeah, you put me on. So.
If you guys are from Durham region in Pickering, there's this place called Salito Lindo.
Facts.
The best authentic Mexican food ever. Tell them Carlos sent you. Tell them Carlos from Jumper Jump, the guy that with the podcast. Yeah, he sent you guys.
Facts. No, that shit. Oh my god. No, it's different, bro. Like Mucho Burrito, I will never go back to that shit.
Yeah, because like I think what they did is they commercialized it so much, just like McDonald's. Yeah. So look at Chipotle, look at all of these like fast food, but it's like trying to be authentic at the same time. Yeah. You're just copying it, bro.
Yeah. There was a Filipino donut shop. Have you heard of this story where they were going out of business because they couldn't pay their rent? Because obviously donut shop, like there's not a lot of money you can make, right? And then the dad was like, oh, like we need to do marketing, like put some posters up. Yeah. But their kid is the one that told TikTok? Them. They're like, yo, we like put it on TikTok. We can go viral with our donuts. Yeah. And then boom, it's like the dad was like, nah, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's not gonna work. Boom. Next day comes, the guy was like, nah, you gotta pay your rent or you're out of here. You feel me? So the daughter did what she had to do.
Oh shit.
Put it thing, and then everyone's coming in. The dad was like, oh, did you see our posters? She's like, the person's like, nah, we saw you on TikTok.
Yeah.
Everyone started flooding, and the dad looked at the daughter like,
you know why? It's because old people. No offense to all my old people. Much respect and much wisdom from you guys.
Facts.
But there's this whole new territory that they don't really know about, which is social media. Yeah. Which is the metaverse, blah, blah, blah. There's certain tactics that these people, these older heads, they'll see and they'll think it's too crazy or too good to be true. Yeah. But really, we just live in a too good to be true reality.
Yeah. No, this whole generation is changing, fam. That's why you see so much kids starting young and making money already.
Yo, the fact that you can promote Despicable Me with minions and wearing the yeet, like, you know what I mean?
That was so
wearing
smart.
The suits and shit. The fact that works just goes to show how powerful the internet is, even if it's a joke.
Yeah, no, real shit. Because the Minions, I saw the Minions. It was garbage.
But you wanted to watch it.
You know why I went? Because the yeet thing.
Because the memes. Because the memes.
As soon as you're a TikTok trend, fam, you're good.
Yeah,
you're blessed. Do you think? Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you think there was a guy at Minions who was like, "Nah, let's get yeet in it," or was it like an accident? Like,
nah, that has to be on purpose. That has to be on purpose. Just somebody's like mad smart.
Yeah.
Somebody's super smart.
For sure.
Yeah, because to get Cole Bennett and Yeet on the same project. It's a no-brainer, fam. You're gonna bring in that audience.
Now that I think about it, I think it was all Cole's idea. It wasn't even it
wasn't even thing.
Because they're like, oh, who's the biggest rapper right now? That's the biggest troll meme that I can do. Put yeet on something that's kids. You feel me?
Yeah. Okay. I have a Despicable Me theory for you.
Oh, what is it?
This one's crazy, bro.
Whoa,
this is crazy. Okay, the Minions, right? Minions themselves.
Yeah.
What do you think they're based off of? This is kind of fucked, to be honest. This is kind of messed up.
Based off of? Yeah. I think they're based off babies because they don't know anything. They don't
kids, have to speak. Right? Kids. Yo, this is gonna change everybody's perspective on Minions. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you a picture. Now this picture is from World War II.
No way. Oh, I think I seen this.
You seen this?
With the low-key.
So check this out. Check this out. So this is the picture.
Yeah.
So pretty much what this is Germany during World War II would take Jewish children and do chemical tests on them and put them in poison gas experiments. And then doing that, they would put them in these like helmets and these suits, which resembles the Minions.
Fam. I seen that picture before, fam.
It looks exactly like the Minions, bro.
Yeah. Oh my god. So this was like concentration camps type thing?
Yeah. Yeah, because they're obviously the prisoners, and then they wanted to test like poison gas, and they threw the kids in there with the suits on to see if the equipment would work.
That's so fucked.
It's messed up.
Yeah. Well, what country does it with animals? I know I've heard of a country.
Every country, animals? Bro.
Yeah.
Everything we put in our body, we low-key like gave to a rabbit and then a monkey. And then us.
Yeah, that's true. You fuck with that though, or no? You don't support that?
Honestly, bro, like, here's the thing. I'm pro future, of course, but ethical. As ethical as we can be, but sometimes, fam, like, that shit's out of my control.
Yeah.
Like, what can I really do?
Yeah, that's true.
Feel me? But, bro, I'm gonna tell you this. Do you think there's a scary side to testing on animals and then transferring over to humans? Because there's still that risk, fam. You ever watch Planet of the Apes?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know how in Planet of the Apes they tested them and then it worked for the monkeys,
but it didn't work for
but it killed the humans?
Yeah, because there's different. We worked way different. You feel me? So yeah, I can't believe that. Oh, if something, if it works on a, what do you call this, a rabbit?
Yeah.
Don't put that shit on me.
See, because they're testing a Neuralink with the monkeys.
Yeah.
But shit, bro, maybe their brain is just that much special, or our brain is that much more special and more complicated than theirs.
Yeah. That
it won't transfer over right, and then you might just mess somebody up.
And then just become mad depressed and shit like that.
But I guess that's why you have volunteers too.
Oh, that's so like sad.
I know, but
so
they get paid good money, you know. I would assume.
To die?
No, I'm not saying to die, to like test it, bro.
Nah, I wouldn't even for $1 million do any of that. Like even if they said it was 70% or no 90% guaranteed it would work, are you still doing that for $1 million?
Depends, bro.
Like
if the money is nice, listen. If the money is nice, right?
Yeah.
And let's say I needed money, or I needed like, that's something I wanted to do at the time, then shit, I will do it.
You're gonna become the new Bat Squatch, fam.
What's Bat Squatch?
Remember I talked about on the 2 episodes recently with a bat with the Sasquatch? You're gonna become into that.
Nah.
They're gonna find the Bigfoot because you just turned into it.
It'll be more like, okay, this is what I think. This is my theory right now. Somebody's gonna get Neuralink.
Yeah.
And then might end up a supervillain.
A supervillain?
Listen, Akira.
Yeah.
Like a mad psychic, fam.
Yeah. Oh,
they can't control it.
Yeah. Yo, you know in the Minions, they tested something where so there's the regular Minion and then the purple Minion, the one that turns crazy. That's literally the same thing. Like I think they tested like an injection, and then the Minion became the purple crazy Minion.
What?
You don't remember that?
Nah, I didn't watch it.
Oh, really? No.
I watched number 2. Yeah, this
is the past one.
I watched.
So watch that shit predict.
Word.
Did you see the Simpsons also predicted robots giving birth to other people? Because that's in the works right now.
Robots giving birth.
Yeah. So in one episode in the Simpsons, there was a robot like controlling like the birth like procedure.
Yeah.
Right. And right now at this moment, they're developing robots who can like take your ultrasound, deliver a thing for you.
Wait. So to take care of the birth or give birth themselves?
I think it's like take care of the birth, but they're trying to advance it so they can give the birth to, obviously.
Nah. So you're telling me the robot will have like a uterus?
No. The robot will help you get the baby out your uterus.
Oh. Oh, I'm thinking the Matrix shit where it's a uterus attached to a machine.
Nah.
And then the baby inside the uterus that's attached to the machine.
See, that's crazy.
That's crazy, fam. Okay.
Yeah.
Going to, we were talking about psychics and stuff. I just want to talk to you about this. Okay. This is a real study.
Okay, bet.
So his name is Cleve Baxter. Okay. Right? Now he did a bunch of like tests on consciousness. It's not necessarily MK Ultra, but they were doing a lot of stuff with trying to prove psychic abilities.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So what he did, he took, you know those lie detector tests? The polygraph. You know the polygraph?
Yeah.
So he attached that to a plant, right? And he was testing to see whether the plant will react to him.
Yeah, so it says hi and then the plant like waves his leaves?
Yeah. No, listen, this is crazy.
Yeah.
So he didn't say any word. What he did, he went into the other room to pick up a match. Yeah. And in his head, all he did was think of trying to burn the plant. Now, when he did that, when he started to think about that, the plant gave a reaction.
No.
Like on the polygraph.
What did it do?
So his theory is that there's this psychological wave that we can't see, like this psychic wave that plants actually understand us through our minds.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but because he didn't say anything, he just thought of the act of burning the plant. Now the plant reacted to that. How the fuck?
Yeah, that's no way.
Yeah. So another one.
Okay, was this only one reaction? Did they try it multiple times?
Yeah. So he did a few things.
Okay.
So another one was he had a boiling water, like he had a pot of boiling water, right? And he was gonna take this live shrimp and boil it.
Okay.
Now keep in mind the plant is still in the back.
Yeah.
The moment he put the live shrimp in the boiling water to cook, and they started dying in the fucking water, the plant started reacting.
What?
So the theory is, his theory is that somehow all of us, including little organisms, are connected somehow on this psychological plane, on this psychic plane, where we can actually connect somehow. We can communicate through waves that we can't see.
I mean, shit, going back to the DMT thing, you're on the same plane, right? If you take it.
Isn't that weird?
So do you think like you can, if you're on the same, let's say LSD thing, you can talk to another person without talking?
Maybe.
That would be fucking crazy.
Maybe. But look, I think this is what I think.
Yeah.
I think maybe there's certain people that they can access that through like meditation, through like training their minds somehow and be real psychics.
Yeah.
But I think they keep it a secret.
Oh, okay. Theory, monks, the reason why they barely ever talk is because they're just communicating.
That's actually so true though. Monks barely talk, eh?
They don't, fam.
They just post up like this.
So
and
what
if
literally the whole time you see a bunch of monks, right? They're having a conversation. You really just don't know.
That's crazy. Yo. That's crazy. Or what if they're all meditating and then they go into this next plane? Yo.
That's why they're just out of it, fam.
Yo, and then they're just like hanging out. They're partying in the dreamverse.
No, that's
not this plane.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That shit's crazy.
Do you think a lie detector is actually real though?
Yeah,
like
I think so.
I don't believe it. Like just cause you can probably like what do you call this? Like trick it to think that you're lying. Like you can start like, and then like the shit will like start going like this. Like
I think what it is too, because there's a bunch of different things that they test for. It's like your sweat, it's your excitement / anxiety, and it's your heartbeat. All of that, it's all of it together. So there's like, I want to say like there's 7. So let's say 6 out of 10 is right.
Okay.
More times it's right.
Yeah.
If 2 out of 7 is wrong, so more times it's wrong.
Because they don't, I swear they don't use the lie detector test in the court. Like, because that shit is not accurate.
I think that's true, right?
Yeah.
Like, they can't use lie detector tests.
Yeah, because that's like bullshit. That's like cheating.
No, but it is true. Because you seen those celebrity lie detectors?
Yeah.
More times they're telling the truth. Remember Wiz Khalifa? Wiz Khalifa's like, how many times he smoked?
Maybe 100 joints a day.
In the middle of the night. Like, yeah, I guess so.
Facts.
Okay, so going to celebrities.
Okay.
I just want to talk about this.
Yeah, what happened?
You know Megan Fox, right?
Yeah.
Who's she dating?
MGK?
Yeah, she's dating MGK, right?
Yeah.
You know how MGK, he's a little bit weirder now, right?
He's always been weird, but he is more on the weird side.
He's weird now. He's weirder now, right? Now, okay, this is crazy. Okay. So there's a theory going around that Megan Fox is stealing MGK's energy.
I heard that
she's like an energy vampire.
I heard that too.
You heard that?
Because I swear it's like everyone she's dated has become weird.
Yeah. So let me show you a picture.
Okay.
So this is her husband before, right?
Yeah.
This is her husband before. This is when Ninja Turtles came out, so it's not that far ago. Not that long ago.
Facts.
Now this is him now. Bro, just look at him. Yo, this guy looks like he's been through it.
Nah, fam, he looks like his face like shrunk.
Yeah.
Like shrunk.
Like the life is gone.
Yeah, the life is gone.
The life is gone.
Yeah.
So this is what's crazy, right?
Okay.
So as we know, Megan Fox, I don't know if you know this, Megan Fox is very spiritual. She's quote unquote a witch, right? There's TikToks proving this where like she's telecommunicating with people in the crowd, and then there's like other witches around like, oh, she was saying something to me, blah, blah, right? I don't know about those stuff, but I know for sure they said in public that she drinks MGK's blood.
Oh, that's weird.
You heard about that?
No, I haven't.
And they wear like a vial of their blood, each other's blood,
thing?
on like a necklace.
Why?
And they drink each other's blood. So take that in.
So they're like Satanists?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Nah,
but so the theory is that she is energy vampire.
Yeah.
Now look at MGK. This was MGK before. Feel me? Like you can see the soul. You can see the
fam. He's nice
living.
and happy. Yeah.
He's living. Now look at him now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It looks like, look at his eyes. It's the same type of eyes that the husband had. The husband had. Look at the eyes.
Yeah, shrunk. It looks shrunk.
It's almost like she sucked the soul.
yo. Why'd you say that? It's almost like she sucked the fucking soul.
Nah, like
double gok.
Nah, like the soul, fam. Like the spiritual soul.
Nah, is there any background on Megan's religion? Because we can break it right now. Because if she's like Christian, then maybe it's like
no, bro. She's like, she does witchcraft, fam.
Okay, yeah.
And she's known to do that too. She's known to do that too.
There was I have to show you this video later.
Yeah.
Because there was the most disturbing things caught like on a lost footage camera. These ones fucked me up. So I think in 1989, there was a family who pulled over at the side of the road. Right, because their car, like in the front, was overheating. Yeah. So they're like, all right, we gotta pull over. Soon think that they don't have no phones on them, obviously, because it's like old. And then they're like, yo, we have to find the nearest telephone. So they're going around, and they stumble across a jacket. Right. So they just pick up the jacket, and what falls out? A VHS tape.
Of what?
I'll show you. So they play the VHS tape, and this is what it plays. Watch. This is fucked.
My hell. The whole sky's black.
What the fuck? Who's narrating that?
The fire department's trying to put it out. What a laugh. Spaghetti no more.
The cameraman was...
Fam, that's like some Joker shit.
So he's like, what do you call it? Like, he loves pain, bro.
Yeah, no, he literally, so they try to, like figure out who it was, the location they couldn't find out, and the person they couldn't find out. But like that's real life. He probably set the house on fire. Yeah. And then he recorded. He's like, look, Omar, they're finally burning down.
Finally burning down.
Yeah. And then what they saw in like the jacket also, because they were trying to keep finding like who the person was. They found a wooden like stick and a ceramic skull. So this person was a Satanist.
Oh. Yeah. So it's Satan. Yeah.
Yeah. And they only found out because you know that Unsolved Mystery show. Yeah. Once they put it on that show, more detectives came on it, and they found that it was two minors. Two minors who did it. One was put in jail, and the other mental institution, fam.
So they were out like killing people and just recording
it.
Yeah, I think did that inspire that movie? Is it Insidious?
I think so, yeah. Because I was watching the same thing, and I was like, yo, I swear this is based on that.
Wait, is it Insidious or something else?
Is it? Oh, no. The one we watched, the one we watched together. The one where it's like you record everything.
Yeah. Yo, so, okay, leave down in the comments what movie that was. Yeah. I remember watching that movie with you.
Oh my, when I went home, legit, like, I thought someone was recording me.
Yeah.
Like, so whenever I looked, I was like, nah, it can't be
Fuck, I want to know what that movie is. Yeah. Hold on. No, because I was looking at a list, right? Okay. A list of the most scariest movies.
And it was top?
On history, yeah. Hold on. But no. It was a list, right? Yeah. It was a list of movies that gave the greatest reaction out of fans, like made them the most scared.
Oh, yeah?
And that was the movie. That was like one of the, because they put up like a heart detector, heart rate sensors. Yeah. All to everybody in the audience. Number 2 was Hereditary.
For sure.
Number 3 was Paranormal, the first one.
Really?
Yeah, apparently. Maybe for its time.
Because it was realistic. Like, that could happen in your house.
Yeah. And then I think Conjuring or something, one of the Conjuring movies.
Okay. Yeah.
But number 1 was that one.
Really? No, because I think one of the greatest fears of everyone is someone else looking at you. Because that's very fucked.
Yeah,
you feel me? But no, I'm actually glad that we didn't bring the spirit box to the thing
to the haunted Airbnb. Our next sponsor is a product I use literally every single day. Yeah. Shout out to Athletic Greens AG1.
AG1, man.
So literally every single day, bro, I just get a cup of water. I throw my Athletic Greens in there. And pretty much what it is my daily nutrition with all of the necessary vitamins and minerals that I need to get my day started. So I didn't have a lot of time to cook up some good food, nutritious food. And I needed something super quick, super easy that I can just get away with and not have to worry. So what I wanted was better gut health, more energy, energy and optimize immune system. So AG1 was that solution for me.
So do you feel those effects of the drink?
Honestly, I do. After consistency and using it so much, I really do feel a difference.
So if you guys are wondering what is this stuff, with only one delicious scoop of AG1, you're absorbing 75 high quality vitamin minerals, whole food source superfoods, probiotics, and adaptogens to help you start your day right. So like Carlos said, all these ingredients support your gut health, your nervous system, your immune system, your energy, and for all those athletes, your recovery too.
Athletic Greens has over 7,000 5-star reviews, is recommended by professional athletes, and is trusted by leading health experts such as Tim Ferriss and Michael Jarvis. Right now, it's time to reclaim your health and arm your immune system with convenient daily nutrition. It's just one scoop in a cup of water every day. That's it. There's no need for a million different pills and supplements to look out for your health.
So to make it easy, Athletic Greens is going to give you a free 1-year supply of immune supporting vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. All you have to do is visit athleticgreens.com/jumpers. So JUMPERS. Again, that is athleticgreens.com/jumpers to take ownership over your health and pick up the ultimate daily nutritional insurance. Yeah, because did you see what happened at X's funeral home?
No, what happened?
You didn't?
No.
So everyone knows like XXXTentacion. That's
died,
the rapper.
yeah.
He's a rapper, and he had that big like that house in the funeral thing.
Yeah.
So everyone went and just gave gifts, but there was there's 2 YouTubers that went with spirit boxes, and then
So he spoke to them?
Yeah, and there's actual videos. I forgot the name of the girl, but there was a girl, and she was like, "Hey X, what was your favorite song?" Put the spirit box on.
Yeah.
It sounded exactly like him. Hope.
Word.
And he said, "What is your message for the people?" Then like a little static.
Yeah.
It was like, "Don't worry."
Yo.
And I promise you, Carlos, I promise it sounded exactly like his voice.
Dog, because I was watching a video on the haunted Airbnb that we went to.
What happened?
Because I didn't watch this before we went. Take this in. I watched this after the fact we went. So they were doing the spirit box too. I think it was Selena Spooky Boo. So shout out her.
Yeah. If you don't get that reference, then go watch the video.
Yo, so she was doing the spirit box, fam. Yeah. And she would ask questions like, "Are you there?" Right?
Fuck
like
that.
What's your name? And deadass, they would say the name in the spirit box and it would match to the owners of the house, bro. Like before, like the old owners that passed away like years and years and years ago, fam.
Goodness.
Like, "Are you there? Can you please say your name?" Right?
Yeah.
And you can hear it in the box. Mary. Fuck. And Mary's the name of the wife, right?
Oh no.
Bro, it's crazy because it's almost like you know Bumblebee?
Yeah. Wait, what?
In Transformers. Yeah, Bumblebee and Transformers. You know how he like talk through the radio?
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like that. They're literally talking through the radio. So it would just be a static, and like you hear like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it would be clear. It would be clear, crystal clear as day. Mary. Yes, like answers, fam.
Yeah. No, that's still crazy to me that like a radio. So that specific radio has the ability to go like dodge the normal waves and go onto another plane, you know?
Yeah.
Because you're not talking on the same plane.
That's like Stranger Things. That's like strange. So maybe there's some truth to it.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some truth to it. Because look, if there's all these videos of people doing it, maybe the spiritual realm can manipulate the electromagnetic field too.
Yeah. I know. That is true. But I'm just glad that we were kind of foolish. You'll see the vlog later. But we were kind of fucking around.
But it was good vibe.
No, but we showed our respect. Like, I knew something like was there. You feel me?
Yeah.
But there was another story where it's your favorite type of story, the Ouija board.
Oh my god.
The Ouija board ones. So there was, it was so crazy because there was like these 4 teenagers who quote unquote just wanted to do it so to see what happens. You know,
that's what we were gonna do.
That's exactly that's why it was so like perfect for this podcast. So and then they were like fooling around. They were disrespecting it. They were like, "Oh, if anyone's here, move it. Just move it." Like they weren't doing anything. So nothing happened.
Yeah.
But then they came back and then they took it more serious. And then they're like, "Oh, please, like, who is in the room with us?" And then it didn't go to a name, fam.
Yeah.
It went to the number 6.
Nah.
The number 6.
Chill.
The number 6, fam. So they were still fooling around.
Yeah.
I don't know why the guy did this, but then they were like, "Oh, what is your goal here today?" And then they're like, "If there's no peace, I'm not going."
That's what it said?
Yeah, I'm not going. If there's no peace, I'm not going. Because obviously they're disrespecting it.
Yeah, yeah.
So the end of the video,
what do they mean by that though? Like peace?
Probably like, oh, you have to respect me, then I'll leave. Or like we can have fun with this, and then I'll leave you.
Yeah,
but if you're gonna make me mad, I'm gonna fuck you up, right? So there was this guy, the one guy in the video who started going like this. Who was like, look at me, guys, look at me, guys.
Yeah.
And I'll show you his reaction because they caught it on camera. They caught it on camera. Look.
Moving the planchette across the board and grinning.
Now look at his face though, bro.
Look. Next will shock you.
Hey. That's
Still not funny.
Laughing.
hey.
What the fuck?
Bro. So everyone after the video, like, I think this is on YouTube, but they're like, what happened? What happened?
Yeah.
They're still trying to prove if it was real or fake, but the guy in the video came out depressed.
Damn.
Yeah. And
so he got like possessed, bro.
Yeah, he's possessed, most likely.
That's what you get for fucking with that.
You don't go like this and like, what, bro?
Nah, man. If you entertain the evil, what happens? You know what I mean? The evil will entertain you.
And I'm just thinking of Sharon on the
Y'all gotta see that in the vlog. Y'all gotta see. I'll link it down in the description.
I can't wait for this though to come out, bro.
So one of the other things that I saw in like the haunted Airbnb vlogs of everybody else though, was they would stay there and they would have like dreams of the house. So because we didn't sleep overnight. We didn't sleep overnight because I don't know.
For sure.
You want to do that?
No, hell no.
If there's incentive, I'll do it. If there's
not even incentive. I wouldn't even do that. I don't want to risk my life for that shit. Cause playing with that stuff gets you bad luck. Do you really want bad luck?
Look. Just hear me out, right? There's a way you can do it respectfully, I think.
For sure.
This is what you can do so respectfully. But look, anyways, they slept overnight and they're having dreams.
Yeah.
Right? They're having dreams of that place. Did you have any dreams like after you visited anything like scary that we've done?
Dreams after that place.
Do you think spirits can follow you in your dreams rather than in the physical?
Yo, that's fucked. Why would you say?
Yo. No, because I think that's more scary. I feel like that's more scary. Listen, if you let's say you visited freaking King Tut's tomb.
Yeah.
And then you go home, you're in Canada.
Yeah.
And then you're dreaming about like all this Egyptian shit happening to you, fam.
Theory. You know why you randomly, like, you're sitting in a room and you randomly get scared? Is that them just trying to fuck with you? Like, oh, they finally like, oh, I'm here. Now you're gonna get randomly scared because I'm here.
They jump you.
No, like, but mentally they jump you. They're like, oh, let's go get that guy right now.
Because he's prepared, he's ready.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But that's too complex, bro.
Yeah.
That's scary.
There's this story I actually read on Reddit.
Oh shit.
So there's this guy, right?
Yeah.
I think this is a famous story. Like you can actually search this up on Google.
Yeah.
So he was staying in his apartment, right? And one night he had a dream. And it was a dream within a dream. But what happened was there's this guy, he said, I'm going to give you a gift.
Yeah.
I know you're dreaming. And he told him, you're dreaming within another dream within another dream. That's what he told him.
Yeah.
And he said, I'm going to give you a gift. And remember the address, right?
Okay, what the fuck?
So he woke up into his second dream now. Because he woke up.
Yeah.
And he saw the gift. It was like a package with an address on it.
Yeah.
Right? So he's like, okay, weird. So he wakes up into reality. Now he Googles the address. He remembered it.
Yeah.
Remembered everything. He Googles the address and he couldn't see anything that relates to this address. Like there's no place that exists on earth with that address, right?
For sure, yeah.
So 15 years go by. Wow. 15 years. This guy gets a letter.
In his first dream?
Sorry, he didn't get a letter. He finds a letter.
Okay.
He finds a letter in his apartment. It was like hidden somewhere in his apartment.
He's awake now though.
Yeah, this is reality, fam.
Okay.
15 years later.
That's fucked.
He finds a letter with the name of the guy. So in the dream, the guy introduced himself as Alan. On the letter that he found, it said Alan. And there was an address.
Who's Alan, bro?
And there's an address there.
Yeah. Who's Alan? So did he go there?
So he went and then asked the tenants, the people that own the building, right?
Yeah.
Do you know anything about this person that might have lived here or this letter, right? Search up Alan. They find out he was this scientist that studied a lot on dreams and the mind.
Wow.
So he was a real person.
Yeah.
So he found a real address of where he's staying, and he found his contact information. But he doesn't want to like go ahead and and reach out.
Yeah.
Because he's not sure if like it's real or even he's just scared himself.
Yeah.
Too overwhelmed to see the truth.
See if Alan's he's probably dead, right?
Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
Because he's alive.
Oh, he's alive?
He's alive, yeah.
But he studies
he's
dreams.
He's a real person.
Wait, so are you saying that all ghosts are all future people or the past? Because Alan just planted that to see him, right?
Oh,
because you don't see any
past,
you don't see any ghosts yelling like Britney bitch or shit like that like in your dreams. Like it's all past or there's no future, right?
Wait, no, because he was 15 years ahead now.
Yeah, so
everything that happened is in the past. You're right.
Yeah, so
that letter too.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, yo, what? So is every ghost a future like time? Maybe they might be a time traveler.
That's correct. No, that's weird.
Yeah.
Because you have me thinking now. You have me thinking, right?
Yeah.
So like literally everything in the world you can plant right now and then later come back to in the future.
No, that's why. It's like Alan probably was like, oh, I'm gonna die, so let me study this dream shit and I'm gonna put something in that guy's dream so he can come find me later.
Damn. Nah, you know what that made me think of?
What?
There's this magician. I forgot who it was, but they did a trick. I think it was in like the middle of a schoolyard, and he pointed at like somewhere random. I think it was like in the dirt somewhere,
Yeah,
right?
and
under grass,
there was
fam.
something?
Under grass. He's like, I'm gonna make something appear. Boom.
Oh,
Bro.
Maybe in his past life he put it there?
No, fam. So little did they know.
Yeah.
A couple years ahead.
Oh, okay.
This one, he buried some shit there.
Yo, this trick was like a 2-year trick.
Yeah, it was a 2-year trick, bro. It was a 2-year trick. He buried that shit underground, fam.
Yeah.
And it was that long ago that the soil, everything looked like untouched. You know what I mean? The grass was growing on top. Like, yo, check that.
Check that.
Abracadabra.
So everyone's like, yo.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's smart, though. That's smart.
jokes.
And I think you can do that. That's like, ever watched The Godfather?
No, I haven't.
Okay, in The Godfather, he knew he was gonna get assassinated. So before he went to go meet this like this mob boss,
Yeah.
they planted like a gun like behind like a toilet because they knew they're gonna meet up at this restaurant eventually.
Yeah.
Right? Now, sometimes this is when I was a kid, I used to watch a bunch of like mafia stuff, a bunch of like even on YouTube, I used to watch a bunch of like kids playing like with weapons,
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I always
You were
like
just attracted to that.
yeah. But I would hide like weapons around the house just in case one day.
Nah, bro. Of course you would.
Like I'd tape like something under the desk because like man.
Nah.
Because you watch those movies and then you get into that mindset like, yo, this is kind of cool.
Bro, I think the only like advanced stuff I've done is like I knew I was going out and I was gonna come home drunk, so I put a bag of chips on my bed. So I knew when I go home, I'm like munching on something. That's like the most thing I did.
I don't know, when you're in that realm, that's what you end up doing. So fam, I would have like stuff. I would have like ninja stars like taped under my bed.
No way.
Yeah, deadass.
There's no way.
Deadass. Because who knows, fam? Listen. For a man like Andrew Tate, for example.
Oh yeah.
100%. I bet he has like secret weapons in like the chandelier or something, just in case he's in like a hostage scenario where he's like tied up and he can't escape, but he knows something they don't know. Who wouldn't?
Yeah, for sure.
Who wouldn't, right?
Yeah. But speaking of Andrew Tate and stuff, like their marketing, that marketing thing you said, is working with Sneeko now. Now all I see on my timeline is Sneeko. And
Word,
it's Andrew Sneeko. Every time I swipe, I'm like, yo, I gotta refresh my TikTok, bro.
You don't
but
like
that marketing strategy is so like good because I think he's blowing up too
he's
now.
doing the same thing with the link.
Holy yeah, like there's a bunch of pages for him now.
I think look. Do you think everything we see blow up or all of the attention comes from all TikTok now? Because if you think about it, even like other YouTubers and other videos and other like
there's no traction. You barely get no traction
off anything else.
TikTok is like you want instant gratification on like success, go there. And I think
unless you're Mr. Beast.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's gonna fuck it up because like if you blow up really quick, like blow up, and then like boom, you can just go down as soon as you stop like posting.
Yeah, because a lot of other people, they'll come up big,
Yeah.
and then just disappear.
Exactly. But you know the brand Goyard? They're really interesting because they have no stores anywhere, like in-person stores.
They don't?
No. I think they only have 2 in-person stores.
Yeah.
And no online. You can't buy online. It's all family owned.
Interesting.
So everyone's like, oh, is Goyard gonna fall off? Goyard gonna fall off? But no, they focus on quality. Like every piece that is hand, like, you feel me? They don't need no promotion. But Lamborghini has the best one because it's like we to promote it on television because our main audience isn't watching TV. That's
so true though.
That's a banger.
That's mad true.
Yeah.
How did Lamborghini get famous? Through rich people buying
through
it.
rich people buying it. You don't have to advertise it to poor people.
See, if I was gonna market something, right?
Yeah.
Would you rather market something that's a low cost or very expensive?
Oh, low cost product?
Yeah, or very expensive.
Me, low cost, easy. I would take that any day.
Like low cost?
Yeah.
You'd market low cost
So
stuff?
if like I'm gonna sell stickers,
yeah.
I would rather do that than sell like cars to me.
Word.
Cause I like small but large quantities.
See, I have like a theory. This is like a building up theory, building up like strategy.
Okay.
It's still fresh.
Yeah.
Listen, do you think it's better to just sell one big thing for like $1 million rather than a bunch of things for $1 million?
It is, but I think it's way harder and it's gonna take way more time. And during that
I
time,
think you can do it at the same time. Because if you take it in, right? If you're focused on one product that's worth like, let's say 200K.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And maybe you have like 5 of them, whatever. 200K, right?
Yeah.
If you spend all of your time just on that, more times you're gonna sell some, feel me? You're gonna sell at least one, at least two.
Yeah,
you're gonna sell.
Maybe. I mean, fuck yeah. So everyone's just gonna start selling one product, and there's only gonna be one.
No, because my theory is eventually some people like, because right now everyone that wants to start a small business is because it's cheap, right?
Yeah.
It's because like you don't have to put that much risk into it. Damn, yo, you know what?
Yeah, I think you just broke it. I think because I get what you're doing now.
You know what? It's literally just leveling it up now.
Yeah.
So once you get to like a millionaire status, like you have millions to just drop.
Then you're blessed. Yeah.
You're blessed. But you can do the same thing that you were doing hustling before, just at different price points, bro.
Yeah.
But instead of selling to poor people or people with not a lot of money,
Yeah.
you'd be selling to the rich people, and that shit will sell faster.
Yeah, exactly. That's why lots of people, if you take my idea, fake it till you make it, you just brand yourself so well that you people think you're a millionaire. Sell that one product. That's all you need.
Bro.
And then you're actually a millionaire now, and then you can go do your stuff.
Bro, you know, fam, I just realized something.
Yeah.
You know why Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Prada, all of these companies are so rich and so powerful right now?
Yeah, why?
It's because they were marketed at poor people, but who the fuck is buying it?
The rich.
Both.
Both? Oh, wait. No, I get it now. I get
Both,
it now. I
bro.
get it now. Everyone wants Gucci, fam.
Damn. So, no, my bad. I didn't say poor. I meant rich. It's marketed at the rich.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But the people that are buying it are the poor people. Yo.
So they like reverse psychology did?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So they were marketed at the rich people. Like they want to sell to the rich people.
Yeah.
But they made the poor people interested so they can be rich.
Obviously.
They can feel rich.
And now they got both of the two sides.
That's crazy.
Yeah. No,
That's why I don't rock Gucci or
What?
Louis.
But I rock Prada. You feel me? No, but I saw this too because we're talking about like high value items.
Yeah.
The Mona Lisa. Remember there was a video? There was a video on the internet where they thought they saw like the Mona Lisa in person, like arrive again.
Like a person?
Yeah, it was weird though. It was super weird.
Like
Wow.
a woman that looks
Yes,
like Mona
bro.
Lisa.
Yes, bro. And it was weird because her actions were like she stared in the camera and was like, "Oh yeah, I'm her." Like, don't tell anyone though. Like without
What?
saying it. Like, yeah, I'll show you.
Look who I saw on the bus this morning.
Look, fam. Does that not
Yo!
not look
that's
scary?
crazy.
I'll put up the picture. We'll make
That's
sure to put up the
crazy.
picture.
Yo, so do you think these people are still alive?
But they market it as like, oh, Mona Lisa's dead, shit like that to higher the price. But nah, she's really just chilling on the bus.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
For all we know, like there's no proof. There probably is proof, but not accessible to the public.
Yeah.
That Mona Lisa wasn't made in like 2011.
A lot. Like that could have been recent.
Or like whenever, like 19, like let's say like 20, whatever.
Exactly.
Fam, we don't know.
I guess we just buy it.
We just accept it.
Yeah, because it's art.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, if there's one artist you want to be alive, who would it be? One artist of all of history.
All of history. Oh, shit.
Who would you want alive?
Like painter, anything?
Anybody.
Fuck. Probably.
I have mine.
I don't know if he really counts as an artist, but like, no, I was gonna say ASAP Yams.
Oh, word.
Yeah, because he was just like, he was so like, he built that group.
Yeah.
And like, probably, I don't know. What's yours?
Mine?
Yeah.
William Shakespeare, bro.
Nah. He created some fuck. He created some fuck shit.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
This is why.
Why?
Dog, it's crazy how William Shakespeare, we still study and we still enjoy the stories today, right?
Yeah.
Imagine this motherfucker made movies.
Yeah.
If William Shakespeare made movies, how crazy would that be?
I feel like if we brought William Shakespeare back, he would turn into like the next serial killer. Like we would.
Why? What do you mean?
If you're always digested in this like writing, like let me poison, like doing all that stuff.
Yeah.
You're in your mind, something's gonna click. Like damn.
No, but you know what makes him sick? This is why it's so cool to study William Shakespeare, is because at that time, people weren't that different.
Yeah.
People weren't that weird.
True.
William Shakespeare was fucking weird.
He was weird. That's why.
Yeah, that's why he stuck out. And maybe that's why we look back into history and look at these specific people that were so abstract for their time.
No, for sure.
And then that's why it's such like a phenomena, because you're like, yo, he was doing this at that time, and then now that's like coveted.
Yeah, no, because I think people love to flock to what's that word? Like when people like bash heads.
Oh, controversy?
Controversy.
Yeah.
That's the number one thing. You can see now, probably like in the future, they'll probably in the history books go down Andrew Tate. You feel me?
Shut the fuck up.
He caused so much controversy, no?
We're not going to be studying Andrew Tate,
Come on, bro.
We're not going to be studying Andrew.
All those, who's the other guy that chills around with all the girls?
Dan Bilzerian?
Dan Bilzerian.
We're not, fam.
Bro, come on.
Relax.
That guy.
Relax.
You feel me?
This is my opinion. Look, they have their buzz, feel me? Like they have that's nothing to play with. Like they're solidified in fucking internet, right?
Yeah, internet. Whew.
But I think there's only a few people that will actually like transition into history forever.
Who's one?
That's a good question.
Yeah. Cause you think because I think Jake Paul,
Logan Paul.
I
agree.
Yeah, okay. Cause he caused controversy. He started boxing from YouTube. You don't do that. You feel me?
Logan Paul, yeah. Actually, that's a good one.
Logan Paul will.
Who else in history forever?
In history,
Mr. Beast.
I don't think Mr. Beast.
You're tripping if you don't think Mr. Beast.
I don't think Mr. Beast, because I think he's only stuck on like he's the YouTube GOAT, but I don't know what he's doing. Like Logan went boxing, he did everything. Like he had that little controversy thing with him in Japan.
Nah, bro, listen.
Really?
Mr. Beast,
I don't
fam?
think no one's gonna be talking about Mr. Beast.
You're tripping.
I love Mr. Beast, fam, but I think
you're tripping. This guy has burgers, fam.
I don't know.
You're actually tripping, Gavin.
I don't know. I feel like Mr. Beast isn't as marketable as Logan Paul. No, you have to be right.
That's a hot take.
That is a hot take.
That's take.
That's not even like a hot take though. At the same time,
You're saying Logan Paul is more
marketable than Mr. Beast?
Tripping.
What?
Tripping. Mr. Beast is kid friendly, bro.
No, Mr. Beast only is like YouTube brow. Oh yeah, release a few burgers. Jake Paul is like, I had that shit in China. I revived my career. I went to boxing. I have a Pokemon card on my neck. Like that's him. He has a podcast, one of the biggest podcasts
you know how
right now.
old Mr. Beast is, huh?
Nah, bro. Like respect to Mr. Beast, but like,
hey Siri, how old is Mr. Beast?
Mr. Beast is 24 years old.
This motherfucker's 24, bro.
How old is Logan Paul?
Logan Paul's like 27, 28.
And he did way more.
Hey Siri, how old is Logan Paul?
Logan Paul is 27.
27.
No, I promise you, like most people in the comments will say Logan Paul is more like iconic than Mr. Beast.
I don't know, fam, bro.
Did Mr. Beast fight Mayweather? No, dog. Like that's
I big up Logan Paul. Like he's definitely gonna be down in history.
Yeah.
But dog, I think you have to realize Mr. Beast is like every single kid. We're not talking about adults. We're not talking about teenagers and shit. Like we're gonna get old. Feel me?
I know. Yeah.
The kids are the future.
Yeah.
The kids are gonna make content that is similar to Mr. Beast, bro. Mr. Beast is gonna be their blueprint.
Oh, but I feel like
You're forgetting that part.
Yeah.
Literally, like 6-year-olds are watching Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is their blueprint, fam.
Fam, you're not saying that no 6-year-olds watch Logan Paul?
Not
bro,
like Mr. Beast.
I feel like no, but it still counts though.
Nah, not like
Logan,
him.
It's like Logan is like Gucci right now. He has both sides. He has old kids and new kids. No old head is watching boxing.
He's tripping. You're tripping.
No, why?
Logan Paul doesn't even post on his main channel anymore.
What
He
do you
just
mean?
does podcasts.
Yeah, because he's done with that route. He did his stuff. Logan Paul walked so Mr. Beast could run.
Are you tripping? What the
Facts. KSI too. KSI and Logan Paul paved the way. Did they not pave the way for the future YouTubers? Don't even say that because he was on your thing.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah.
I agree. They definitely paved the way, but damn, he's killed. I don't think you understand.
It's like Michael Jordan. It's like you know that Michael Jordan is better than LeBron. Mr. Beast is LeBron. Who really paved the way for the future?
that's actually a hot take. I disagree.
That's not a crazy analogy.
I actually
though, right?
disagree. Nah, dog, Mr. Beast has fucking chocolate bars, and he just dropped that this year.
Yeah, no,
Mr. Beast has Mr. Beast Bird. He just dropped that last year.
Trust me, fam. Yeah, because look, it's perfect. He's LeBron right now because he's still doing his thing. Logan Paul, Michael Jordan, he's done with that YouTube shit. He's on another level. Like there's levels.
Dog, Logan. Okay, this is like a diss, but
Yeah.
like, I don't want to like diss on Logan.
happened?
Logan
What
Paul's GOAT, but damn, all Logan Paul is doing is freaking manipulating NFTs. Fucking take more money, bro. That's what he's doing right now. And you can't tell me I'm wrong, bro.
Well, what did Michael Jordan do? He bet on himself so he can make more money because he.
I mean, like it's good. Like that's just sick for him. But
Exactly,
like,
yeah.
But what's he really doing for the audience right now?
Yeah.
Look, this is why I just say it. I'm gonna just leave it at this. Look,
Yeah.
somebody that's young,
Okay.
they have so much ahead of their career, and you only look at like just that little portion.
Yeah.
If there's like a race, Mr. Beast is like a little bit like a mile ahead. So.
Oh nah, I don't think so. But I'm gonna just say 10 toes.
I'm real. I'm real.
10 toes, man. Team God.
Alright, okay. I want to hear Mandela Effect. Ready?
Okay, where's the Mandela?
Honestly, there would be no jumpers jump if there's no Matthew Santoro. Shout out him one time.
facts.
That's someone we never shouted out.
Oh,
Shout out
that
Matthew
is a
Santoro. He's from Toronto too.
Yeah.
That Toronto native.
Crazy.
Yeah, real Toronto native. There would be no jumpers jump without Matthew Santoro. Shout out that guy.
Mandela Effect. He's actually not bald.
Wait, he has hair.
He has hair.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah, but like on the sides, right?
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that the Mandela Effect or no?
Nah, what the
Okay.
fuck? That's not a Mandela Effect. All right, I want to show you this. I'm gonna show you this picture. Oh, actually, I have to ask you first.
Okay.
King Tut,
King Tut.
right? What do you imagine on his headdress? What's on top of it?
Like stripes. All I know is that like is a crown type thing and there's stripes.
Yeah, and then what's at the top? You remember something at the top?
The phoenix or something like that? Like a cat?
No, it's a snake. It's a snake.
Oh, it's a snake.
We know how
It's a
there's like one big thing right in the middle, right?
Oh yeah, okay.
So there's a Mandela Effect right now
Yeah.
that everybody's tripping over.
For real?
Listen. Because they don't remember. I don't even remember.
Yeah.
There being a snake in the middle, as we all remember,
Okay.
but another one on the side.
Would you picture
Let me
him?
see.
Check this out.
Specifically, how would you picture his headdress?
Do you remember that? There's two.
Okay, nah, I didn't remember
The one on the side, right?
No, because I know this
The
one.
one in the
Everyone
middle.
knows-
Now check this out. So shout out Thought Police one time.
Yeah.
So this guy that has like he has the phone.
Yeah.
The old ass phone, and he puts it over images, and then it shows like what could have been changed in the dimensions.
Okay.
Now check this out.
Oh, this guy.
That's what it looks like though.
This guy.
Like when I look at King Tut, that's what it looks like to me.
Yeah.
You're telling me that doesn't look so right though? With the one snake in the middle.
Wait, so which is the real one?
The real one that we have today has two.
Two?
Yeah.
Nah.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah. No, this guy has to be pulling a prank, fam. So if I go right now and search up King Tut, it'll show two.
The two, yeah.
Oh, that's
But
crazy.
everybody remembers the one.
Yeah.
Look, when I look at it, it looks so proper to me with the one. And when I look at it, it's almost like unsettling. It's like almost unsettling to the point I'm like, was it always like that?
Yeah. No, that's weird. I think there's another Mandela Effect where it's like, did he have an open casket or a closed one?
Open or closed?
Yeah, everyone knows it. I think he had an open one.
No, it was open.
Yeah, it was open.
It was open.
Okay. So we're still good on that one.
Yeah. You know why it was opened?
Why?
Because the people that opened it, the explorers, the archaeologists,
Yeah.
each one of them got cursed. A lot of them died from sickness.
So why did they open it?
Because they were wanted discovery, bro. They wanted to study it.
Oh, so okay, never mind.
But
I thought they opened it. Okay.
The people involved in getting King Tut's tomb and opening it up, I'm pretty sure like all of them died. Let me make sure.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure a lot of them died from sickness.
For sure, fam.
From a curse or whatever.
Yeah. I know. See, it was always the ghost stories or like the spirit stories who, if you fuck with them, they always want you to be down bad. Like depressed, sick, like it doesn't matter.
You know why? I think it's because, for example, King Tut, he thought he was like a god, fam.
Yeah.
He thought he was like.
And if you play with a god, like
no, but even that's like an ego. Do you think you carry an ego to the spirit world? Ooh, that's a good question. Because when you die, would you still have an ego? Would you still be the same if you die?
No,
because nobody knows.
No, you would have an ego death right then and there, fam. You're nothing. You're everything now. You feel me?
But what if some people stayed here, bro?
Oh, that would be crazy.
Well, some people are still.
Okay. Theory.
Yeah.
Those guys who stayed here are the ones that are fucking around right now with us.
What do you mean?
The guys with the biggest egos always stay here.
Nah.
Yeah.
I don't know. The mans with the biggest egos?
Because they don't want. They're like, yo, I'm too good for heaven or hell.
You think X had an ego? Maybe still.
Maybe
still.
Yeah, because he knew. I don't know why, but like X did a lot for the people. Like he was always the people guy.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you have that so much, like you believe in yourself so much, you have that ego in yourself.
Okay, but I think in X's case, he's more of like he's changed. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
He wasn't that right away.
Yeah.
Do you think your past affects
your future? Yeah, of course.
No, like what you've done in your past, does it still like hold? Or is it your true self at the end of your life that matters?
No, it's at the end of your life, I believe. Because obviously, I think we
like
talked
you can
about
go past
this. Like you always forgive as long as they learn, right? And as I think X was like, he did a lot of like fuck shit. If people don't know, like he did a lot of bad shit.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if he changed and now look at that spiritual journey.
So you're saying an evil man that did really evil stuff in his past, he can still go to heaven?
I believe so, yeah. God is the ever
forgiving.
As long, God is the ever forgiving.
That's very true.
You feel me?
That's a good way to look at it too.
Yeah.
Because I feel like right away we look at somebody that did a lot of evil and then we just paint it. Like that's it for him.
Yeah.
Like evil person.
Yeah.
But if that person wants to change or is like trying to grasp on something to change and everybody's just pushing him down. How do you get up?
Look what he did.
Yeah, he had to fight a lot.
He had to fight a lot, bro. And he had to do so much interviews. Like he went on this whole spiritual journey just to get where he was. And then the most crazy thing, when he was probably at his peak of like nice guy.
Yeah.
Then everyone was like, yeah, that shit happened. Which makes me believe that shit was not even a coincidence that happened. Like it was too perfect.
Damn.
Yeah, but I don't want to get into that because
I have a theory to tell you, but I'm gonna tell it on the Jumpers Club because it's kind of controversial.
Okay, bet.
It's kind of controversial.
Okay, so everyone, it's the first link in the description. The Jumpers Club. We talk about more of the explicit stuff there.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Like this shit is, like I have a theory, fam, but this shit is like kind of controversial. So like,
okay.
We'll put it on the Jumpers Club.
Okay, bet. where we can say anything.
Okay. There's this song I want to show you. I want to play for you.
Okay.
They put a theory in this song, bro.
Of what?
They put a theory, like their own theory.
Oh no!
Yeah. So imagine like someone puts our like theory in a song.
Yeah.
They made their own theory in a song.
No way.
It's crazy.
Oh, let me hear that.
You know what PacMan stands for? Program and control. He's program and control man. The whole thing is a metaphor.
You hear that?
No.
What does Pac-Man stand for? Program and control. So she's saying Pac-Man is actually program and control man.
All he can do is consume. He's pursued by demons that are probably just in his own head.
Take that in. So program and control. He's stuck in a maze. All he can do is consume.
Yeah.
Right?
The hell?
Even if he does manage to escape by slipping out one side of the maze, what happens? He comes right back in the other side.
What the?
Notice that? It's true. That's low-key true.
Wait, what song? Is this recent?
No, this is like an EDM song. It's called Pac-Man by Hardwell.
Nah.
Listen.
Think it's a happy game? Well, it's not a happy game. But luckily, Pac-Man didn't affect us as kids. Otherwise, we'd be running around in dark rooms,
munching pills, and listening to repetitive electronic music.
Oh my God.
Oh no, that's the start of the song.
That's a crazy beginning.
So check that out, right?
Yeah.
Think about that. Think about that. So what does Pac-Man even stand for? Deadass.
Yeah, we don't know. Did you know what? I think there was a guy on the Sneeko podcast.
Yeah.
He was like, "Yo, do you watch TV?" His Sneeko was like, "No, I don't." He's like, "Oh, that's good because it's television stand for telling lies through our eyes."
What?
Yeah, telling lies. Oh no, telling lies through our vision. Television.
Interesting.
Yeah, because that's all propaganda. And then he was like, "Oh, I never say hello to anyone because it's like hell is low." Or it's like I don't even say good morning to people. It's like good morning. What are you mourning something? Like good morning.
That's some woke shit.
That's what I'm saying. No, but the telling lies through our vision, it was crazy.
That's some woke shit.
Because that's facts.
You know what that reminds? You know in the Kanye doc where Kanye's like, "Oh, I don't say I'm excited anymore." Don't say you're excited. Don't say you're excited.
Yeah.
You say energized.
No, bro. I remember when Pharrell was getting so hyped for him.
Yeah.
And then he was just sucking on the lollipop. Like, I would be hyped too. Like, yeah, you feel me? But he's like, he doesn't get excited.
Yeah, that guy's different still. That guy's different.
But yeah.
I think we're gonna see like a huge wave of people becoming more and more into this person that's like him.
Like who?
Like
Kanye?
Low-key. Cause look, I don't know if you realize this, but I feel like in the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, there was always like a person people wanted to be. You know Steve McQueen?
Yeah.
So like early Hollywood, like the golden era, they say, a lot of the males, they looked up to Steve McQueen. They want to be cool like him.
Yep.
Feel me? Dress like him, everything. Look at the 80s. People want to be like Arnold. They want to work out, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Now look at like 90s. Who do they want to be? Like NWA.
For sure.
Like in 2000s, who they want to be like. Who knows? Even it could even be like sports people, like athletes.
But everyone, obviously there's different genres. You feel me?
Yeah, there's definitely different genres. That's very true.
But if Kanye starts moving into different genres,
yeah, that's why
he'll become very powerful. Cause that's crazy. But
yeah.
I don't know. People wanting to be Kanye. Kanye's kind of crazy. I feel like people like stray away from Kanye.
Yeah.
But I feel like Kanye is like so advanced. Like he's always thinking of the next step that people won't get until later. Obviously, that's always what happens. And then they catching on the wave.
Yeah.
I think right now he's planting his.
Who do you think has the culture in their hand though?
Drake.
Drake? You think Drake?
Yeah. Drake.
That's an interesting question. I mean, interesting answer.
Yeah,
That's an interesting
Drake
answer.
100%
Really?
right now. Yeah.
I don't know.
Has the culture in their hands?
Do people dress like Drake though?
Oh, we're talking about everything?
No, I'm saying like has the culture in his hand. Like I was saying, Steve McQueen, people want to dress like him, be like him, talk like him, everything.
Okay.
Feel me?
That's interesting.
Like Arnold, like people wanted to be like him, work out to be like him. Feel me?
Yeah, because I think, okay. I was going to say movie scene, everyone wants to be Spider-Man.
I would say Travis. I would say Travis before Astroworld.
Low-key.
If you think about it, everybody.
No, yeah.
Everybody.
The only reason why I said he doesn't have the culture was Astroworld.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It
But I said before Astroworld.
Oh, he would have been low key. He would have.
Because he had sneakers, he had the clothes, and
he had the color
like
brown. He had colors.
Yeah.
Colors. That's crazy.
Even like the vibe. Feel me?
Yeah.
Like persona. I mean.
Oh,
because who else has the culture? Like people want to be like that guy.
Maybe we're forgetting people because.
All right, ready? I'm a 360 this shit. You ready?
Oh, Beyonce.
Andrew motherfucking Tate, bro. You think he has a culture? For men at least. For men.
No.
That's a hot take.
That's
a hot take.
I don't think that's a hot take.
That's a hot. No, do you think men, fam?
Right now?
That's a hot take.
Right now, yeah. It's either Dan Bilzerian or Andrew Tate.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
But for
I'm not saying I'm not saying me, but I'm saying like majority of people.
For sure. But right now, man, yeah. But I don't know, cause there's so much different like things you have to like. There's factors into it. Cause yeah, people wanna be like Travis, but shit, Cardi. You can say Cardi has the same kind of cult fan base as Travis, even a crazier one.
No, come on. Let's look at like majority though. Who's at the top, fam? We're not talking about like little pieces here and there. We're talking about who has the culture, fam. Who's the Michael Jordan, bro? Who's the feel me? Like
if Michael Jackson was still alive, everyone he had the culture.
He had the culture easy.
Bro, easy. Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars right now? Tripping. Bruno Mars is my goat. Bruno Mars is my goat for sure.
Supersonic was crazy.
Yeah, Bruno Mars is my goat, but
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think he has it like that.
Yeah, I think the closest we have right now is Kanye, fam.
That's what I'm saying. That's literally what I'm saying. Low key, who else? Leave down in the comments. Tune in on what do you guys think. Okay, before we end the show though, I just want to show you one more picture.
Okay.
This is kind of dark.
Okay.
All right. There's a theory.
Yeah.
Did you know Barney was actually based on like a child predator?
Low key, fam, I had a feeling like not when I was a kid, he was like the go-to guy. But no, I didn't know that.
So check this out. Now this picture came out long time ago. This was way before Barney. Feel me?
Yeah.
Now it was a picture of this.
Ew, man, that's crazy.
Listen.
dog.
So it's a guy dressed in a Barney costume before Barney. So
Yeah.
it was just a dinosaur costume. Look at the face. Feel me?
That's
A guy dressed up in a dinosaur costume that would go to parks, playgrounds, and just like play with kids in this costume.
in the costume.
Yeah, in this costume.
What the fuck?
So somewhere along the line in the future, somebody made a show inspired by this person that used to just show up, play with kids.
Yeah.
And the theory is that this whole time he was actually like a child predator, fam. Like he got off of like playing with kids.
Oh nah.
And he's just wearing this big ass like costume.
Yeah. Yo, we have to find like if there's any like hints of that in like the theme
In the
song.
show?
No, in
On
the theme song. Barney is a dinosaur with my imagination. Maybe they threw something in there that we don't know.
Cause why would you inspire something by that? fam?
Yeah.
That's weird.
I know. But no, I feel like cartoons like, you know, Ron and Stimpy, like we said, that's
Yeah.
just all like adult themes, fam. You feel me?
Okay, if you make a cartoon right now, what are you basing it off of?
Basing it off of probably this podcast.
This podcast?
Yeah, it's
Word.
like maybe our it's like we shoot or we what do you call this? Instead of this podcast, we
Yeah.
have like headsets, and then we can dream, and then after we exit this room, we're back in reality. But we have the like magic school bus type dreams when we're in here. So it's like magic school bus, except we sit down and lock our heads right here.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. So like every single topic in my head is
it's
like
a new one.
we live the topic.
Yeah, we live
that'd
the
be,
topic.
That'd
That's
be crazy.
fire.
That would be crazy.
That was on the spot too.
Yeah. I think for me, I would want it to be like about. Damn, I think I said this before though.
Okay.
Just like Toronto culture.
Toronto
and, like,
culture.
And being an Asian at this age, you know. I feel like there's
Asian?
nothing about that. Like we had Jake Long, feel me?
Yeah. To be honest,
We need more representation still.
yeah, I know. Do you feel like there's certain? No, I don't even want to say that.
What?
No, I was just gonna say like, is there certain like collabs that we don't get because we're Asian?
I don't know, maybe.
Like we never.
I don't know. I can't say that.
Yeah.
But who the fuck cares? Feel me? Like I'm
Yeah.
gonna still do me.
Exactly. Like as soon as like Niga Higa proved it.
Yeah.
He did it. So that gave me.
Who did
belief.
Niga he could collab with though?
Everyone. Yo, he could have done it with everyone. It wasn't.
No, like who did he collab with?
Oh, other Asians. Bro, I don't think he. Bro, did he do other collabs?
That's kind of crazy to say still. That's kind of
Yeah.
crazy to say.
Because he did one with Rice Gum, but I don't know if they did a Niga Higa with
No, like back in the day. I'm talking back in the day. Like, did
Yeah.
we see like big collabs for like big sponsors with him?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. That's kind of crazy, but we can't say like Asians don't get fucking
Yeah, yeah.
collabs. Like,
We get-
look at
yeah.
Bella Porch, bro.
Oh my goodness. Oh
Yeah,
my goodness.
look at Bella Porch, Bearman Rod. Like, these mans are killing it. You know what I mean?
Facts. But it's like I like how it's like Asians like we really stick together. You feel me? You know?
We have to do more to promote that still. I
Yeah,
think
for
we're not
sure.
doing enough.
For sure.
Leave down in the comments if we're doing enough or doing too little, and leave like what you guys think we should do.
Yeah,
because I want to do something. I want to
Yeah,
do something.
true.
Like put on, you know.
Yeah.
Like what 88 Rising is doing.
Like our own like little concert just for like strictly Asian culture. That would be fine.
Not to say like nobody else is invited. Everybody's invited.
Everyone's invited.
But I want to put on like the people that don't get enough publicity.
yeah.
Or because like it's not as marketable, because that's real. There's certain singers, there's certain people that will never get a stage because of like how they act.
Yeah, true. There was some I seen a TikTok. It was this was the most random TikTok too, right?
Yeah.
And it was a boyfriend and girlfriend, and the girlfriend gave the boyfriend a hat, right? And then everyone, I looked in the comments because I was like, oh, it's probably about to be some cringy shit. The first one, the most liked one, he's like, yo, I thought this was Carlos from Jumpers Jump.
What?
And then the next one was like, no, it's because every Filipino either looks like Carlos or looks like Gavin.
Is that true? Nah.
No, because we are different, so it's like you get the more like that side and you get the more this side. You pick from one. You get the one that doesn't go facial hair. You get the one that does.
All right, 20K likes. I'm gonna shave my head.
Let's go.
All right, we'll end it there. Thank you everyone for watching this episode of Jumper Jump Podcast. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out the links in the description. Check out my vlogs. Link in the description.
Yep.
Jumpers Club. Oxfords is out.
Damn. Listen to us on Spotify, Apple, everywhere. Give us a 5-star rating. We love you guys.
And yeah, Jumpers Jump out.
Deuces.